wanna walk in the light. I wanna get higher, fulfill my desires. I wanna inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And I'm weak and I'm tired. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher. I wanna walk in the light. I wanna get higher, fulfill my desires. I wanna inspire, cause I've been through the fire. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher. Still maintaining. Yeah, yeah. The world still changing. Oh yeah. Still a light in the dark. Uh-huh. The mind of the shining. Oh yeah. Niggas still hating. Still finding loopholes in the matrix. Still grinding for greatness. Still praying that we all gonna make it. Blessings on blessings on lessons on lessons. We all can't go get it. And all this hating and all this division, my nigga, we all the future, I feel it through my intuition. Yeah, ancestors with me fulfilling the mission. I feel it through my composition. Yeah, hear talking, I'm paying attention. Every instant, you know that I'm listening. On the balance, I'm seeing the vision. Indeterminate the spiritual switches. In my heart, I just set the intention. In the darkness, my light be the witness. All together by spiritual wisdom. I just work with the gifts I was given. Yeah. We all been blessed with these gifts. Divine gifts. But some use theirs to profit off our people's power. But even with all their riches, they still ain't free. Those empires, they're falling. Me, I got to walk in the light. I want to walk in the light. I want to get higher, fulfill my desires. I want to inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And I'm weak and I'm tired. I want to go higher. I want to go higher. I want to walk in the light. I want to get higher, fulfill my desires. I want to inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And I'm weak and I'm tired. I want to go higher. I want to go higher. Get up in here. Get up in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get up in here. Get up in here. I'm excited today. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, what's up, Michi? Why higher? Why higher? You should pay attention. I'm gonna tell you why go higher. Cause who wanna stay low? Who wanna stay low? Get up in here, Delphina. Hi, hi, Box George. Who wanna go low? Who wanna be low? Nobody wanna be low. That just don't feel good. Like it just don't feel good. I don't like it. That's why I keep going higher. Every time I find myself complacent at a low place, it's time to go higher. Higher, higher. Go what? Higher. All right, all right, all right. Now why sometimes you got to die. They got to die. Yeah, you got to die. Because if you don't die, you ain't gonna elevate. You ain't gonna evolve. You gonna be in the same place you was in last year, the year before, the last 10 years, last 5 years, around the same people doing the same stuff. That's why we go higher. We're going higher because we want the best out of life. We want to get to that place of elevation that brings us profound peace, joy, prosperity, health, abundance, love, self-discipline. That's why we're going higher. We're going higher because, boy, I couldn't stand it being low. I couldn't stand it being low. That's why we got to go higher, because in order to walk in the light, you got to go higher. See, down low, ain't nothing but darkness. Down low, ain't nothing down there but darkness, and we tired of the darkness. Ain't you tired of darkness? I'm tired of darkness. I'm tired of dark people. I'm tired of a dark world. I'm tired of dark shit. I'm tired of it. That's why I'm so happy. I'm so motherfucking happy that all these people is going where? To jail. Yeah, and some of them going to hell because they've been doing things to the kids and stuff. And so I'm going higher. I'm gonna keep going higher. I'm gonna encourage you to go higher too. That's right. How you gonna get with Jesus? If you low, you gotta walk higher.
You got to go higher. Jesus tell you to do what? Ascend. Do what? Ascend. Don't pretend. Ascend. You can't pretend. You got to ascend. That means you got to climb. You got to go higher. You got to get to that next level. And see, too many people comfortable going in circles, circles, round and round, and then they keep on talking about why God ain't came round. Yeah. Go higher. Go higher. Yeah, go higher. See, in death, sometimes you got to die to what was so you can live in what is to come. I'm a wacko. That's right. That's right. Jubilee, my brother, follow Jesus. You know I'm whacked out. Got to be whacked out. That's the only way God choose you. God don't choose them people who want to be all professional and everything together. And then let's use the right words and everything. That's why the churches is empty. And that's why people listening to me, because I'm telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. And I don't care who like it or who agree or who clap, or cheer, because guess what? I came here to give a message. Yeah. And that message today is there's good things in dying. See, in dying, when you die and you're willing to let some things go, you give yourself a new life, right? Earlier, I posted on my community tab, what's called post now. But anyway, I put a post there of a picture of a dead tree branch that fell off one of my trees in the storm, right? And when it fell, it had some fresh turkey tail on it. It didn't even have like it's still wet. Yeah. And I was standing, I said, oh, thank God for this dead branch. Thank God. I was so happy because do y'all know what turkey tail do? Do you know the benefit of a turkey tail mushroom? Turkey tails are good for anti-cancer. They good for boosting your cognitive ability. Like some of y'all might need some of that. It's good for balancing glucose levels. It's good for digestive issues. It's also good for helping you with, it has all kind of like antioxidants in it and everything, which is good for the blood flow and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's some good stuff. Okay, that's some good stuff. That's a miracle drug. Yeah. And it ain't got no side effects. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you take some Ozium. Yeah. But it does help you out in a lot of different ways, right? It also boosts energy levels. And so with that being said, if the tree don't die, we can't get no turkey tail. Ain't no turkey tail gonna grow unless it's a dead oak. Yeah, so you got to have a dead tree to get some turkey tail, which you need. Yeah, so sometimes things got to die. But in our life, we don't want things to die. We don't want people to die. We don't want situations to die. We want to hold on to everything and grasp on everything. And then why we can't go higher? We can't go higher because we want to still be in the same circles with the same people doing the same things that really ain't evolving us. And so we be staying kind of low. Yeah, it be kind of low. It be kind of low. Low. But some shit gotta die so something else could grow. Mm-hmm. Do I grow the weed or do I buy it? I don't do neither one of those. Neither one. And I ain't lying to you. I don't do neither one. I don't do that. 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 Only thing I'm good at growing is myself. I'm good at growing myself. I be mastering growing me. You know what I'm saying? Other people they want to master growing something. No, I master growing me. I be mastering. How can I prune me? What I gotta kill it? What on here dead that I got to chop off this week, Lord? What on here is dead that I got to get? You know what I'm saying? I be pruning myself and tuning myself, so I can't be tending to no plants. Even my dog, he got the little buttons and stuff to talk to me. Yeah, because I'm liable to not even pay him no attention. You know what I'm saying? So he got to learn how to talk. He had to learn how to talk in here to be living here happy. Because if I'm only tending to improving me, right? And I think that everybody should do more of that. I think we should do a lot more tending to ourselves and understanding what is keeping us in dead situations. Why are we holding on to things and not letting them die? Because what you refuse to let die will kill you. Yeah, yeah. So if we refuse to let any tree die, you know what I'm saying, and we ain't have, what is it, chemo and radiation and stuff, well, that stuff kill you anyway. But anyway, we ain't had that, and no oak trees die, like we wouldn't have the benefits of a turkey tail. It just couldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no organic way to make it either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there in the woods and find you a dead tree and a dead oak. And when you find it, you're gonna know because on that tree, you're gonna see the turkey tail. You can harvest it off of there and make you a tea that will be bringing you life abundantly. You see? But something had to die. So what is it that we don't want to let die? I remember in my life, it was some things I didn't want to let die. There have been plenty of things I didn't want to let die in my life, actually. You know, and I tried to keep them things alive and then keep putting into them and keep them going, but it was dead. It was dead. It was dead. Now, in letting it die, I was given liberation. I was given freedom. I was given clarity. I was given the ability to move forward, right? I was given the ability to think better, clearer. So, what are you not letting die in your life? And why are you not letting it die? Even when we think about death, the physical death of a person, oftentimes people say, "Oh, I'm so sad that they gone," but they ain't in pain no more. So the pain is over. The suffering has ended. Okay. But what do? We take on a new suffering. We want to be suffering for. I'm so sad that they gone. I can't believe it. They was in pain. They was suffering. Why should they stay? But we don't appreciate those things, you know? In families, at least in black families, it's this thing that like somebody has to die for somebody else to be born. There's usually a death that precedes a birth, you know. And so in this we see the circle of life. And in that there has to be an evolution and a change. Things have to shift. But we don't want things to shift in life. Why not? Why not? Start over. Hit the reset button. Kill that shit. Kill it. Kill it. Okay. I had to kill. I had to die to my love of gambling. Okay, like I was like, I'm telling y'all now, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, I made a post yesterday that somebody inboxed me and they said, this went over most people's head. I messaged her back. I said, as does 95% of the things that I say. And I'm crazy. Or what did it say? Whacked out, wacko, until it becomes real. Right. And I'm used to that. Okay. Now, I understand that some things have to die in order for us to evolve. Okay. And so my deep love of playing cards, playing poker. I want to play poker all night long. Okay, 2-3 days in a row. Yeah. But in the post, what I had said was the best poker player is the one that's willing to fold the winning hand. Okay. You have to be willing to kill your winning hand to be a winner. Let me say that again for y'all, because y'all might didn't pick up what I said, because some of y'all was half paying attention. Sometimes you have to kill your winning hand to become the ultimate winner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, actually, I quit playing cards, and what helped me to quit playing cards was it became unfair to my friends. uh, albeit we spent a lot of time cussing each other out and stuff during this game. we all developed a camaraderie, and so there was a sense of loyalty within my heart for the people that I played with. And after I connected so deeply to a deck of cards, it became unfair to play cards with my friends and loved ones. Like it was almost like cheating. But one of the things that has always led to my ability to be the one with the big pot at the end was I'm never afraid to fold the winning hand. Now, this sounds crazy to most people. Well, how you winning if you folded the winning hand? See, sometimes you have to, the gratification is delayed. Okay. Sometimes you have to let things go the way they going, So, and let's say I'm playing with a person that I know that they bluff a lot. Okay. And they could be a lucky river rat in their bluffing. And so if I let them get to the river, I could potentially die and lose my all my funds if I am tricked into getting into this pot. So even if I reasonably know that the person across from me is a bluffer and I have a straight, but the board is potentially showing me a flush, then I'll fold it. This is a smart strategy. Number one, it reels in the bluffers. They be thinking they got you on the hook. They think they winning. But the thing is, eventually their strategy runs out because truth always prevails. And there'll become that time where they'll get very comfortable in their bluffing. And they're not even reading the board. They don't care what the board is. They're just bullshitters. And so they'll bet anything. They can have pocket deuces. They went all in. But, and I could have pocket aces. But if you play poker, you understand that while the pocket aces are initially the most powerful hand, that these bullets could put me in danger, could shoot me. So I'll fold those pocket aces and let my opponent win on the river with a deuce. But I've known and I get to watch their strategy. So in killing my hand and killing my winning, I'm ultimately setting myself up to win. So think about the things in your life that you have to re-strategize. Okay. What are you not letting die so that you can go higher? What ways do you need to elevate your game, your thought processes? And what winning hands may you potentially have to throw in? I'm a person, I like to let other people win, right? Because essentially I know that they're bullshitters and they'll die. And I'll still be. Because it's all about the end game. It's not the right now game. In poker, most people get pot committed. I'm pot committed, already put in, and so they stay. We do the same with relationships, friendships, our families, our jobs, and situations. We stay because we feel pot committed and we are afraid to kill our winning hand or what we deem to be a winning hand. But I may fold the straight, and 7 hands later, I have 4 of a kind. I think that was worth the first death. But if I wasn't never ever willing to have that death, I never was willing to kill it. I never was like, fold, I quit right here. I just throw it in. Throw in the towel. And see, most people, they believe, oh man, look at them, they quit and they giving up. Some things you need to give up on. Sometimes you need to tuck your tail and go and reassess things, because life is about what's best for you and how you're going to get higher. So we want to stay in situations, well, I've been knowing these people since I was 17. And so I'm going to hang with them, but they doing the same things that y'all was doing at 17. You want to be a real estate investor, a mogul. How do you be that if you're still entertaining and sitting with and giving life to things that are going nowhere. There's no evolution. We will think that we have to win every hand, and that's not true. Winning every hand actually sets you up for the ultimate loss. Because if you get comfortable in winning every hand, then you'll bet recklessly, you'll throw in all in. And it only takes one all in for you to be all out. Now, in poker, when there is a death, right? So when I knock somebody out the game, what's the benefit of this? Well, the benefit is that I get to be standing alone eventually, because that's the whole point of the game, right? Is to take everybody out and have one ultimate winner with one big pot. Well, when I started looking at life that way, it became easy for me to stop playing cards because I decided to go higher. And so now these skills that I have from doing this, I take it into that. So is it you changing? No, it's not you changing. It's you elevating. And so don't look at life when you have to die to certain things that, oh, well, I'm not going to have friends. Well, if that friendship got to die, believe me, you're going to have different friends. Because when you have the courage to walk away from people who don't align to you, you automatically show the universe that you are prepared to receive people who do align to you. But if you constantly want to keep alive the things that are ultimately killing you, how do you win? Well, I'll tell you what, you won't. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. If you refuse to let go and move forward, okay, in the Bible, there's the story where the king was told to go and slaughter everything. Okay, and he decided he's going to keep some things, and everything don't need to die. He's going to offer some of this as a sacrifice to God. Like, God don't need this stuff. Like, you had an instruction, right? And so it was Saul. Okay, so when Saul loses his position, he didn't correct himself, and I've talked about this in the video before. He didn't correct himself. He just doubled down. Okay, he kept doubling down. Never did he change. Never did he repent. Never did he see the wrong in his ways. He just kept doubling down. Where did it get him? So when we lose at something, it's okay to lose. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now, it's okay to lose. I would rather lose than constantly win. There has to be a loss in there somewhere, because I need to be not comfortable enough to put in my whole pot on a bet when I only got pocket deuces. Yeah. If y'all don't play poker, you might not understand what I'm talking about. But in real life, there are times where you need to let things die so that other things can grow. If you don't want nothing to die around you, I don't want my grandma to die. Grandma 9,000 years old. Okay, she can't walk no more. She's tired. She don't want to eat. She don't want to do nothing. But we want grandma to stay here because we don't want to be living without grandma. But in grandma passing, the next indigo child is born. The beauty of children, right? So think about that. Think about in your life this week. Like, what things am I not letting die? And how are those things ultimately killing my dreams? Because the things in the practical that we won't let die will kill our dreams. Just like in the poker game. If I get pot committed, I got all my money here, man. He done reeled me in with these pocket deuces. I got pocket aces, but ain't nothing on the board but 4s and 5s. And on the river, a deuce. My ace ain't no good. I could be potentially looking at a straight. I could be potentially looking at 4 of a kind, 2 pair, a full house. There's a lot of potentials that make my double aces nothing. But if I want to stay, I got it, then you're losing. I remember my dad when he come to my house in Ohio. He said, "I thought you said you don't gamble." I don't. We come in my basement. There's 4 big poker tables, right? And people come down here and play, and we all get together. This is a weekly thing. Like we do this, and been doing it for years. But the thing was, I don't gamble. The people I play with gamble. They're gambling. I'm playing cards. See, are you gambling in life, or are you playing the game of life? Are you taking unnecessary risk with your life to stay fit into a pot that you already feel committed to? Or are you willing to say, man, I fold on this, man. I'm going to wait till the next go round? Because the opportunity will always come. But not if you all in and become all out. So, death. As people, we die a lot. We die several different ways. We die from an infant going into a toddler. There's a death. Okay. But that death brings birth. From a toddler to a child, to an adolescent, to an adult, from a student to an employee, from an employee to a business owner, from a business owner to a brand ambassador. Those require deaths. From a saint to a sinner, back to a saint, requires a death. And so, if you are living and denying yourself the ability to die, you're essentially denying yourself the ability to grow. Because where is the evolution? Where is the change? Where do you come into your new self if everything is always what it was? And most of us are comfortable like that. That's why, like I say, we live in a world of clones. Like they doing this, and this is what my people do, so I'm gonna do it, right? A guy made a post today. Shout out Jamel Brown. But he made this post today about the church. Okay, he's a pastor, but he made a post today about the church and how he doesn't go to church on Sunday anymore. And he doesn't preach in churches on Sundays anymore unless there is a special invitation or a request for him to do so. And this is because he is becoming enlightened and corrected in right law under God. And so he recognizes the Sabbath to be Saturday. And he gives information in the background on when the date was changed from Saturday to Sunday for us to give reverence and praise to God, and why he won't do this, right? Now, this man had to have a death to have this evolution. He had to have a death to his indoctrination. And that is a brave death. It's an honorable death. Okay. If you are not willing to constantly die, how do you become the greatest version of yourself? We'll shift ourselves and you know, because we want to fit into things and everything. Well, this is what they're doing. Well, we got to put a death to what isn't working. We have to put a death to what has been killing our people for years and years and years, for civilizations. But if we ourselves are afraid of dying, how is anything going to grow? Where are we going to get the turkey tail necessary to ensure our health as a species moving forward? Where does it come from? Because it's not from the things that we've been living by. obviously, right? Because we're not living. We live in fear. We live in chaos. We live in delusion. We live in confusion, chaos, contention, separation, competition, a bunch of things that really don't bring love. They don't bring unity. And so, in order for us to get to a place of peace, our warriors must first die. Our egos must die. Our pride must die. We must die to our shames, to our sins, to our shortcomings. We must die to those things to be reborn. But if we constantly want to just be standing on business, I don't stand on business. Mm-mm. I build businesses. Okay. I climb walls. I break barriers. I plant roots. But I don't stand on business because I ain't got time to stand around. Listen, y'all, don't try to be like everybody else. Be yourself out here. If that means you got to die to doing what everybody else doing, die to it. Let that shit die. You know what I'm saying? There used to be a time, boy, I remember, boy, I had this Cutlass. I had a Cutlass. Yeah. I had 215s in the trunk. There's some subwoofers and some tweeters in the damn car doors and shit. That thing used to brrr, 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 brrr. When I come by, I just shake everybody's windows and shit. And I'm riding real slow so everybody can see me. Everybody can see me. Yeah, and feel me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to die to that thing. Number one day I got outside of my car and I realized, like, man, the sound it sound like on the outside, right, was killing my image. It was killing my image. What? Okay, I'm trying to be incognito, but I don't. So I had to die to that. Kill it. Okay, kill it. There was a time when I had to dress from head to toe. I promise y'all, everything got to match. I'm not playing, and it got to all be creased and ironed. I'm not putting that on. Okay, I'm gonna spend 45 minutes in here creasing and ironing this stuff, and I'm gonna spend 3 hours in the stove making sure everything go together. Okay, top to bottom, in and out, boom, 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 to a T. Okay, well, but I had to die to that. Now, what came from that death? What came from that death was I definitely got a lot more time to meditate. I got a lot more time to read. I got a lot more time to tend to other things that evolved me. Because putting on the clothes didn't in any way evolve me. It just represented me to people who saw me externally. But it didn't evolve who I was on the inside. It didn't ever, I just tell people all the time, I make the clothes don't make me. Listen, I can come outside in nothing. Okay, I'm gonna look good. Believe me, I look good. Period. Yeah. Yep, crazy teeth and all. I look good. Okay, because I am good. My heart is pure. So I can put on anything. Okay. And I'm gonna look good. So I had to die to that. But it was a habit, it was a routine that had been indoctrinated in me that this is how things should be. So what can you kill in your life? What can you put to death that is killing you, killing your dreams? I want to do this. I want to go to the club every Friday because that's what my friends want to do and I want to be cool with them. But in reality, I want to go to college and become a doctor or a nurse practitioner or something. And so that's what I need to be dedicating that time from the club to something else. But you can't go higher if you are very comfortable in whatever low space that you are in. Why go higher? I hear people, why you always gotta be doing better? Well, because I like doing better. I like doing better. I just like doing good things. It feel good to me. I like it. It look good to me. I just like myself better. You know what I'm saying? When I am doing the greatest version of me. I don't like me when I'm not nice. I don't like me when I act different ways that are not of my greatest expression. I don't like me. So it's not even about nobody else. It's about me. Are you willing to push yourself to go higher? And if so, what must die? What habits, behaviors, thoughts, routines, Oh, I'm gonna get smart because I'm gonna follow somebody else. You ain't gonna never get smart following nobody else. Only way, you know how you get smart? You get smart by having experiences. Yeah, so kill the idea, put death to the idea that somebody better than you. Sorry about that. Put death to the idea that somebody better than you. Put death to the idea that you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Die to your limits. People gonna think this is kill that shit. Die. That's killing your dreams, so it got to die. Okay, if it's gonna kill your dreams, it got to die. That's pretty simple, right? In life, if somebody was about to kill you, then they would self-preservation, right? They'd have to go. They got to go. They got to go. So when things are in your life that are killing your dreams, suffocating your hope, your ambition, your drive, your passion. Oh, it's just like let it go. Kill it. Kill it. Yeah. And you gotta fight back. That thing gotta die. Okay, I don't care what it is. Repeating over and over in your head something that somebody else done told you about you, how you ain't good enough, or how you ain't strong enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you ain't smart enough, you ain't strong enough, you ain't tall enough, or your booty ain't big enough, or your Johnson ain't long enough. Whatever it is that people done told you that puts a limit and that's my ambition. My drive, my love, my peace. Oh, my peace. Fight back, people. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to make those decisions in life because it's your life. Whoever is, no person can make a decision for me in life. You know what I'm saying? No person. I tell people this all the time. I remember people who used to tell me things about myself, right? And they was a little shitty, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. But I ain't care. Like, this is who I am. So this is just the way it is, right? Hold on. But ultimately, what it comes down to is if you let things exist that are choking out the greatest parts of you, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gonna come and save you from the choking thoughts. Nothing gonna come and save you from those ideas or people that's choking out your ideas. Nobody gonna come and say, only you. You gotta be looking and saying, because you just gonna let people choke you out? No. So what has to die? What has to die is anything that's killing your dreams. Because in order for your dreams, just like for that turkey tail to grow on that dead oak, in order for your dreams to grow, you're going to have to get something dead for that dream to grow on. Something going to have to die. I told my friend, he said, man, why you not going to play cards, man? I said, man, listen, man. I'm trying to be a millionaire. And I can't be that if I'm sitting here playing cards with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him. We have been friends for a long time. We still friends now, but we not talking to each other every day. We're not seeing each other every week. You see what I'm saying? So that connection is not there. But we don't have a problem with each other. You understand? So, but this relationship had to die. There had to be a death put to it because in order for me to evolve, I needed that extra time for studying. You know what I'm saying? I needed that time so I could do research. I needed that time to lay out a plan. I needed that time to hear what God was telling me to do. You know, I needed that time to be able to see where and how things worked in the realm that I was going in because it was different from where I had been. So if I keep giving to that, I couldn't tend to my new. And I asked him, I said, man, how many things I ever told you I was going to do in life, bro, and I didn't do them? He said, none. So, and he respected it, you know, because while he's not going where I'm going, he's happy where he is. He didn't feel a need to bring me down or, oh man, money somewhere talking about she can't play cards with us and shit no more because she gonna be rich. Man, that motherfucker ain't got nothing. He will never say that. That's the difference between people who and there are some situations where I've had to, let people go. If y'all then follow me over from Facebook, there's been some people that I had to let go because they just wasn't kind. They wasn't nice people. Okay. And so and I have been nice. And it's only so nice that you can be to nasty people. Before what? You gotta let that shit die. Okay, because if not, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna start to get nasty right along with them. So when you understand when you see people can't accept peace, let that situation die. Because if you keep trying to give into it, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose your peace. Okay, and when you lose your peace, now you're going to be the one unhappy. So when you are looking at life, even your own life, your children's lives, I'm an end of life doula. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I'm telling you that. Not that I'm trying to promote that because, like I told y'all, I make these videos to inspire people, to give y'all different ways of looking at stuff that is going on in your life and how you could look and see things from a different perspective to get yourself out of those dark places, those hard times, those challenges, to feel inspiration in those moments where it feels like all of the walls are crumbling around you and things like that. But as a death doula, obviously I look at death a lot different than most people. And that is because I recognize the beauty of death. There is a sweetness in the surrenderance of our life into its totality that is just peaceful. It's just beautiful, right? And I don't understand how people, could be sad by that, other than they just a hater and they just mad that they didn't. It ain't them. Take me with you. Okay, we be wanting to get out of here, but we have to earn our way out of here. And earning our way out of here requires several deaths. And if you're not willing to have those deaths, how do you ever get to the first heaven, which is right here? If you don't enter the first heaven, you can't get into the second heaven. So you damn sure ain't gonna make it to the third heaven. So while you're here in life, my best advice would be to live every moment as if you are dying. And there you will find a sense of relief in everything. You're no longer inhibited by fear or doubt or insecurities or, the naysayers, because just think about it. If somebody told you right now you're going to die in the next 24 hours, then you would live like you've never lived before. And so if you keep that in mind, then you'll understand every day there's a death. And sometimes that death is you. And you get more and more comfortable with this, and it allows you to go higher and higher, meaning you are having a greater experience. And that's the point of it all. And there you will find love. You will find joy. You will find peace. You will find abundance. You will find self discipline and all the fruits that taste so good. So, what ways are you letting things kill your dreams? And what things can you let die so that you can evolve, so that you become a greater version of yourself? Because yeah, you did those things. I used to tell people my thing has always been like once I like master something or I conquer it, like I don't see the point in doing it anymore. Selling drugs. Like after like okay, I did this. It's just like boring. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so now I got to do this. So now it was the legal things and how to um, be on the level of those who I looked up to, right? That I thought was better than me. Like, oh, well, they got this and they, okay, so how do I get there? And then eventually in my life, I started wanting to be like those elders of mine that God had surrounded me with who were always calm, always peaceful, always joyous, always loving. And it was never, ever anything outside of authentic. And I wanted to master that. I had been angry, I had been upset, I've been everything else. How do I get to this place? And that led to me just pruning and tuning myself. And I encourage y'all to prune and tune yourselves consciously. Take effort and look at yourself. Don't worry about what other people thinking. Don't worry about what other people saying. If it's not a problem to you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about trying to be perfect because none of us are perfect. I'm still not perfect. Okay, I'm still as long as I'm on this planet, I'm not perfect. If I reach perfection out of here, that's it. There's nothing left to do here. Okay. And so always challenge yourself. I hear some people say, all of this healing and all of this healing, and it's just healing and healing. Well, yeah, because you're constantly dying to achieve greater. A snake has to lose its skin. Okay, a snake can't have his baby skin and become a big old boa constrictor. That just wouldn't be possible, right? So it's the same for us. And be okay with whoever you authentically are. And so if today you have to kill your attitude and replace it with gratitude, right? That's so I kill a stinking attitude. I got an attitude. I'm not ungrateful. Okay. So I'm gonna replace that with gratitude. Okay, that's something died, something new was born. So death always means new life in some form. So don't be afraid to die, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or even sometimes financially, because something new will be born, something greater than you can imagine in your now form. So next time you find yourself in a dark place and you're like, why is everybody always picking on me? Why is this going wrong? God, did you forget about me? I love them. Remember, death is a great thing because it always gives new life to something. And we're all living, hopefully, if you're watching me, you're living to have the greatest experience in life. And that means that you have to be willing to continually die. Or in a more nicer way, constantly pick up your cross. What did y'all think I was picking up the cross for? Pick up the cross daily and walk it to your ultimate demise. And that's how you realize the greatest version of yourself. And I can assure you that all you'll always be is constantly amazed at the wondrous being that you are, the intelligence of God and all that He's laid out before you. And you'll be happy that you did. But if you just sit there and hold on to dead things that you don't want dying, then you're probably going to snuff yourself out. I love y'all. I hope this message helps somebody somewhere to remember just how amazing you are. God doesn't make mistakes, and we're all here as a privilege, meaning that we each earned our way here. Now, of course, there are some of us that are not, but that's their business. If you're a child of God and you're seeking light and you want to go higher, you want to increase your relationship, you want to walk into the miracles that Jesus Christ came here and promised to all of the people of the earth who gave their heart and soul over to God, that is the coverage of the Holy Spirit. The way to get that is to continually die. Die to the things that you have been told. Die to the things that you have experienced. Die and constantly be born anew. I'm the Police Saint, and this is my Sunday message. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope that it made sense. He said I was whacked out. Must have wasn't making no sense. Okay, yeah. This ain't for everybody. Listen here. The truth is the truth is the truth. It is not my truth. It is just the truth. It belongs to God just like you do if you are one of light. And if you are choosing that light, I suggest that you go wear it back to God every day, all day, because everything else is secondary to unnecessary and a mere waste of your time. Don't be out here wasting your time trying to fit in with the people who ain't doing what they supposed to be doing, because this ain't no show. This ain't no Tyler Perry play, baby. This right here, this real life. And if you want to get the best out of it, those promises, I mean, they sound fa la 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 if you reading that Bible. And I understand why a lot of people don't want to pay attention to it, because it sounds like fa la 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 when you're not in alignment to your assignment. But if you're struggling with that, down below, Pamela has done a great job. Thank you, Pamela, of listing my hotline number. The hotline is open. You can feel free to call the number if you're struggling. You just need somebody to listen, somebody to help you to remember, a light shine in your dark space. Whatever that you may be going through at this time in this place, you can feel free to give me a call. I will definitely answer. You will talk to who? You're going to talk to me. In the event that I do not answer you, I will definitely call you back. Okay. So with that being said, okay, this week, do yourself a favor. Ask your little child, okay? Because if y'all doing that inner child work, your little child right there, and what we need to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of gangsters out here. They go, yeah, I'm gonna go do this for my child. I'm gonna go do that. Do this for your inner child. Do this for your inner child. Kill everything that's my pride, my passion, my drive, my love, my light, my get rid of it. That's right. We killing anything that is killing our dreams. So if it is keeping you from reaching that ultimate place, because I'm gonna tell y'all now, today is the 23rd. Today the 23rd. Mars go to the rank. OMG. OMG. Yeah. Some stuff about to die. Y'all got the power right now. This is the time. If you want to remake your house, tear something down, build something new. If you want to get rid of your old friends, tear them down too and get some new ones. If you want to get rid of that old relationship, tear it down, get some new ones. If you want to show up new in the relationships, tear down your pride and show up new. If you want to get somewhere that you ain't been to before, tear off the things of the old, let that shit die. That ain't getting you where you going, because guess what? In order for something new to grow, you have to let something die. And when things die, then new things grow. And that is the tale of the turkey tail mushroom. And why I say the best poker player is the one that is willing to fold the winning hand. Yay. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Big Kid Sunday to y'all. I'm about to go out here and play with Jake. Jake just helped me to have a big kid life now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Jake is like my first dog. See, y'all got me talking again. I'm back into this. My first dog was a dog named Snowball. If y'all been watching my video before, y'all probably heard about Snowball. But Snowball was the little dog, right, that I had. And I love Snowball. And this, I think, led to my affinity to animals. But one day we sent out to take out the trash, and it's this one bag of trash that's like, I mean, like real heavy. Like me and my little brother can't even carry the bag of trash. We trying to carry it, but the bag just keep falling, and we just keep, it just keeps slipping out our hands, and we don't know what it is. And when we get to the curb, and it all that last time, it busts open, and out falls the head of our dog, who was dead. Yep, Snowball. Nobody even told us. And I thought Snowball had ran away or something. I didn't understand why nobody explained that to us as young people. But it made me definitely understand that young people need an outlet to talk about things that die around them, because they need to be made to be okay with the process of death. If you are holding on to things in your life and you can't let them go because they just look, how is it killing your dreams? Is it keeping you from focusing on writing that book? Is it keeping you from focusing on making those new connections? Are you so heartbroken that you don't go out and meet and make new connections? Are you in a cycle of sabotaging things because you ain't healed stuff from when you was 7? Look at these things, people, because nobody can do it for you. It don't matter how many psychologists you go to, counselors, how many times you go to granny house and cry, how many times you pray. If you're not doing the work, the dirty work, and that means you got to pop out some stuff. So if it's choking out your dreams, you got to go. So this week, make sure that y'all, you know, hanging out with y'all little kids. So that's what I'll be doing with Jake. Like, well, we ain't like that, Jake. Jake don't care. Jake just like rub me, feed me, open the door so I could play, please. Thank you. Pretty simple. But playing with him definitely brings out my little child version of me and helps me to remember the simplicity of unconditional love, of living in the moment, of being present in the right now and not holding on to things from yesterday, right? Because Jake, it doesn't matter to him if he tore up the bed yesterday. I'm still upset that he tore up the bed for yesterday, but being upset allows me to see how, why are you holding on to that? It happened yesterday. Kill it. Let it die, y'all. Let it die. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I don't even know what to tell you, but I'm gonna encourage you to share this video. Like it too, please. Tell somebody about me, even if you don't know what I'm talking about. You just like, it's just some girl on the video and she's sitting there talking. I don't even know what she talk about, but like her, subscribe to her page, because I need my numbers up and y'all nice people. I need my numbers up. Y'all nice people. So tell somebody about me. I love y'all. If you, like I said, are struggling, please, please, please feel free to use the number. I do not judge. I'm not a judge. You ain't even got to tell me your name. Well, you do got to tell me your name to call. But it's not it's a judgment free zone. Okay, believe me. And y'all done listen to my videos, so y'all done heard my stuff. Okay. Y'all done heard myself. And so there you go. I don't judge nobody because I know what the journey is like, and I'm here to help anybody that's struggling in a place of darkness. And I don't want nothing from you except for you to find your light. And that right there makes life all right for me. I find the greatest joy in the moment that the light comes on for those who work with me, those who encounter me. It's like a privilege. It's better than the biggest check I ever got. And I done got some pretty big checks. So, I mean, yeah. I remember my first big check ever was like 18,000 and some odd dollars, boy. I almost jumped. I thought I jumped through the firmament. Yeah. But that was when I was attached to money, right? And that had to die. right? It had to die. It's like this stuff ain't nothing. Okay. Especially, I shared something today that said I paid big bills with little money. Okay, when you pay big bills with little money, you'll lose your attachment to money. Boy, that thing can die. So be grateful for whatever is dying in your life. Give gratitude. Give thanks to God for the experiences, the pleasures, the desires, the pain, the lessons, whatever it brought you, and then go higher. I love y'all. And with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here because it's time for me to go what? Higher and higher. Hey, y'all go check out my post. Let me know I updated my kitchen counters today. That's some of that Mars going direct energy. So if y'all feel yourselves like redoing anything in your life, you feel like doing some home renovations, looking at moving your home or anything like that, then that's pretty possible. Like myself, I'm looking at selling this place, right? Because I'm ready to buy a new place and do something new. So listen, whatever it is for you, right? Do that thing and do it with love, do it with joy, do it with vigor, do it with passion, but most of all, do it with gratitude because it's absolutely a privilege. I love y'all. Peace and wellness to you. Make sure that you're giving love today to somebody that's difficult to love, especially if that somebody is you. Give yourself a hug, take yourself for a walk, take yourself on a date, do whatever is necessary to help you to remember that love is constantly flowing and it needs you to flow through. I love y'all. Peace and wellness.